Hi, boys and girls. I have a little bit of bad news and a little bit of good news. The bad news is the video that I had gotten ready for this lesson before didn't upload correctly and it was lost. So I'm going to repeat the beginning part of the video. The good news is, in the meantime, I was able to get some more apples because when I first did the video, we didn't have enough apples and now we do. So it'll make a little more sense. All right, boys and girls, this is the green station for today. And the papers that you will need from that green folder are numbers 8, 9, and 10 of your apple trees. Printing practice for making curved lines that are connected. Yes, they are zeros or the letter O, you're right. And finally, don't peek at all the answers because now I only have the finished paper to show you. All right, you're not going to peek, are you, at all of them? This is the other paper you're going to be doing today. It has the apples on the apple tree. All right, boys and girls, what I wanted to do was practice counting up to number 12 and down from 12 to 0. And since we've got apple worksheets, we are going to use some apples to do that. So I've got my basket here, and let's first count up to number 12. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one right. It's not going to show us 6. There we go. 7. I hope you're counting with me. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Very good. There we go. Now, boys and girls, when I had run out of apples for the first video, I was using little apple sauces so I could stack them up. I'm not sure I can stack these up the same. Do you think I could stack these up? I don't know. It looks like we'd have a lot of bruised apples, or it would be like our story about the 10 apples up on top. Look at that. Mrs. Finkel isn't going to get even 2 up without them dropping. All right, so boys and girls, we just counted up to the number 12. Now we're going to count backwards from 12 to 0. Are you ready? This gets a little trickier, so pay attention. All right, here we've got 12. I take 1 away. Now we have 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. See how there's still 7 here? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And if I take the last one away, I'm going to have 0. Yes, very good, boys and girls. Let's try a little bit more math practice. I'm going to show you 2 sets or 2 groups of apples, and I want you to tell me which set has more, less, or maybe we'll even do a little bit with equal. All right. On this side, I'm going to start with 3 apples. And on this side, I'm going to put, how about, these are in pairs of 2. 2, 4, let's do 6. 6 apples. All right, boys and girls, do you think that the apples right here, that 6 apples shows less, or do you think that 3 apples shows less? Can you point to the group that has less? You're right. This group has fewer apples, or we would say there are less apples in the set of 3 than in the set of 6. Do you want to see how many fewer? Let's match them up. This is one way of subtracting. I'm going to match up these ones, take them away. Match up these, take them away. Match up these, take them away. Do you see how there are 1, 2, 3 apples left? That shows us that the difference between the set with 6 apples and the set with 3 apples is 3. Another way of saying that is 6 take away 3 is 3. That's how we are kind of more used to hearing that, huh? All right, let's do another group. Let's do a group of 4 apples over here. And I'm going to do a group of, let's do 4 apples over here. All right. Now, can you tell me which set has the greater number of apples? Is it a trick question? Think about it. All right, go ahead. Let's have, okay, Martin, you tell me. Oh, you can't tell me which is greater? Why not? You don't want to? Oh, because neither is greater? Well, what would we call it if neither is greater? Are there fewer? There's not fewer either? What are they, Martin? They're equal. Well, how can that be? Because see how long this row is? See how short of a space these take up? How can they be equal? You want to match them up and look? Okay, I'll match this one here. I'll match that one here. Oh, just because I had lined them up differently did not give the number 4 a different value. 4 is still equal to 4 or the same. What if I spread them out this way and spread these out like this? Is this group of 4 equal to this group of 4? Let's check it out. Yeah, it's still an equal number. We can arrange them in different ways, but 4 will always be equal to 4. All right, shall we do one more? Let's do one more. Let's do, I want to do a group with 8 apples in it. And I want to put the rest of the apples that I have in this group. Let's see what that's going to be. Okay. All right. So there are 8 in this group, and there are 4 in this group. Can you tell me which group has the greatest number of apples? Over here, right? It actually has double the amount of apples, doesn't it? But I have another question for you. If I have 8 apples in this group, and I have 4 apples in this group, how many apples do I have in all? In all. Those are good math words, aren't they? Do you know? How am I going to figure it out? Remington, what do you think I should do? What do you mean add them up? I don't know how to add yet. Oh, I do know how. You're right. I can just say the number 8 and I could count up and it would tell me how many there are in this whole group. If I wasn't sure about starting with the number 8, I could count. I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and say there are 12 apples in all. Or I could do my other trick, the counting up one. I could say 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Either way, I still end up with 12 apples in all because I added 4 apples to my group of 8. All right, boys and girls, you've done some great math practice and thinking with me. Now what I need you to do for me is click on the next video so that you can see how to do the worksheets and practice those. All right, boys and girls, have fun with math.